Hello everyone, welcome back to Players of Games. I'm Will, this is
We're
Chris.
out of there.
Yes.
We're out of the generator room.
We got out of New Mauville.
Completely easy, like we showed.
Yep. Kipper's
When
at
you
level
have-
35. We have more rare candies. We were thinking we
We
might
just picked one up.
do it, yeah.
Yeah, they're there. Let's use them.
Yay! The key Pokemon on our team is finally gaining into its final form. Because this isn't Alpha Sapphire and we can't Mega Evolve it.
Yep.
Which I prefer over Dynamax.
As much as I don't like its Mega form, its Mega Evolution, I would say, is better, yeah. It has... They both have various benefits, but... Yeah.
There we go.
My only issue with Megas is some of the Pokemon they gave them to really didn't need them.
Mm-hmm. I can agree with that.
Why didn't you give us Mega Flygon, you coward?
Yes. I completely agree. Salamence did not need a Mega.
And the main reason they didn't give Flygon one, they didn't settle on a design, but by the time they needed to ship it. That's the entire reason. And it sucks.
I can understand that. Because Flygon All-Ray really looks cool. Switching bikes. The much more controllable Acrobike. But now we need healing.
For some reason, in my head, I always called it the Arco Bike. I know it's not. I know it wasn't right.
You switched around the R and the C.
Yeah, just in my head.
Alright, how do we want to do this now? I think we don't need Chester at the moment.
We don't. We're probably going to be facing grass stuff and some other stuff coming up.
It's always good to have a grass type on the team. We have a fire type, we have a fire type. We do have a ground dragon now. This is actually a pretty strong team right now.
Yeah.
You get to go down here, because you need levels.
You'll get there. You'll get there, Voltron.
Unless we want to put an electric type on the team. Replace Ziggy. Though we might need the cut and the Rock Smash.
Yeah. That's the thing. We might want to keep on to those moves for now.
Yeah, we probably
Other
have
than
a
that, I think...
good team.
Yeah. And we got a good B team. A lot of flying types, though.
Mm-hmm.
And then Calvin in his place of honor.
Did I fight you guys? I did not. I'm not too worried about these guys now, seeing as they're gonna be lower level.
Yeah.
Roselia and Zigzagoon. And just because I'm not gonna take chances with that poison type. Wow, Mudshot missed. And of course Sandtomb missed. Gosh darn it. Yeah, fine, Dragon Breath. Boom. Another one.
Good.
Also
Dragon
gone.
Breath Dom.
Ugh, Dragon Breath. Stinks. And another grass type.
Yeah, you know, people who focus on multiple types, I just don't get them.
Surf won't hit our own Pokemon, right?
I don't know. I don't think it does.
I don't think that was introduced until later games.
Hold on. Click on it. Click on.
It doesn't give an option.
Okay. Does not give an option.
I'm not gonna
Hold
risk
on.
it.
I'll look at it.
Yeah, look it up for later. It'll be helpful to know when we go and fight the twins, because Surf is gonna be the best move against them. Ooh, an Aron.
Yes, Surf would hit teammate.
Good to know.
It targets all adjacent Pokemon.
Sand gonna hit? Of course not. We really need to get Guy a better ground move. Yes, you have lost. Yes, a Pokénav, yay!
You know what, though?
What?
There's our reason to have both Surf and Muddy Water.
Muddy Water does not hit allies?
Muddy Water will just hit a single foe.
Oh.
Wait, no. Muddy Water will just hit both foes.
By the way, this is a new route. And I don't think we want a water type here. So I just used a repel.
Mm.
If I remember correctly, you give something. Yes. Give me that good rod.
A good rod is very good. I agree.
Oh! You're a fisherman
You're
and
fisherman,
a trainer?
but also a trainer.
What are you gonna have?
Same like
Magikarps?
most.
No, a tentacle.
Same like most every fisherman we've faced. I glow blue.
I noticed that too.
The glue blow. The glue blow.
The glue blow.
I can't remember what that's referencing. For the life of me, I can't remember what that's a reference to. I know it's a reference, but... Ooh, Carvana. How did you feel about the Carvana Sharpedo line?
I like them.
I do too.
I
Rough
use them in
skin's
one of my
annoying.
runs.
Rough skin is annoying.
Yes, it is. Oh, hello, Steven. Yes, we have. Then why did you ask?
Because this isn't Alpha Sapphire or Omega Ruby, where he talks to you there and then suddenly takes you off to go catch a Latias or Latios.
Yeah. And here are our citrus berries.
Ah, those berries, I never know how they work. Gonna look that up real quick. I don't know what word I was typing in my phone, but sorry, Pokedex. And what am I doing?
Bird Pokemon fight. We have nothing to fight them. Guess might as well throw Maggie in there.
Okay. I have now double-checked and made sure I know what citrus berries do.
They heal.
Well, it's... I always remembered this gen, where they heal 30, because that's what it says. And in all the, like, after this, the literal next gen, it just says stuff like, it heals a small amount of HP. And I'm just like, what does that mean? So I thought it still healed 30. It doesn't. It heals 25% of your HP.
Ooh. This is Route 118. This is Route 119.
We have not caught anything on Route 118 as far as I remember.
Nope.
And part of me doesn't want to look it up and let it be a surprise. Because I have a feeling I know something we can catch on this route.
I'll go wait
I don't know if I want to hope.
Because I used a max repel.
Nah.
There we go. We'll start fighting Poochienas again. A Wingull.
Or just throw a ball at a Wingull.
So we just throw one? You said?
Let's just try throwing a ball.
Which one?
First. Great ball.
Critical capture? Nope.
Oh. Shame.
That's supersonic.
At supersonic speeds.
Okay. So now we gotta start deciding how to do this. Tackle?
Yeah. Didn't realize there was a chance of encountering that before now.
Now let's try again.
So, now that we've had our encounter, are you ready to hear what we could have encountered?
Sure.
Will?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Will?
Can you not hear me? Grass!
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, you can hear me now. I
Yes.
couldn't hear you. So, ready to hear what we could have encountered?
Yes.
30% Zigzagoon, 10% Lanoon, 19% Wingull, 30% Electrike,
That's too bad.
10% Manectric, and a 1% Kecleon.
So, what shall we name our Wingull?
Murderer? I don't know. Do you have an idea? For
Well,
a male
Wingull?
seagull?
A Wingull is based off of a seagull, and seagulls are rats with wings. So I say let's name it Rat.
The only other name I could think of was calling it Mine after the Finding Nemo seagulls, but...
So which one?
Wait, combine the two. Remine.
Alright, there we go.
Rat, and it's a rat and it says Mine. And it's probably gonna sit in a bench. 119. With the super tall grass.
Yes. Species clause.
And the species clause. Species clause gives a mulligan.
We have a chance for another flying type in here.
Oh. Well, so I was going to... I decided to look it up. Because we were going for encounters. You ready to hear what the encounters were? Will?
Yes, I'm ready.
30% Oddish, 30% Zigzagoon, 30% Linoon, 1% Kecleon, 9% Tropius. We were guaranteed a Kecleon or a Tropius with Species Clause because of what we've caught.
And it just so happens that our second Pokemon is a Tropius.
Yes. Let's see if we can actually catch it. Here's another one of those Pokemons. Pokemons?
The Pokemons.
Here's another.
It's a
Here's another one
Pokemans.
of the Pokemon. The Pokemon that I wish could have gotten a Mega Evolution or something else to make it a little more relevant.
Yep, I agree. Man, we should just try outflying the flying gym.
I mean, we could try, but the fruit Pokemon.
Banana Nana? Since that's what basically grows along its neck.
See, there's a joke I want to make with its name, but we'd have to abbreviate things weird ways.
We could just name it Trope.
What?
It's a trope.
Well, the joke I kind of want to make is based on a common thing I see in images online, where there's an included banana for scale. I just call it banana for scale, because you can tell how big it's supposed to be because the banana's on its neck. But it doesn't fit without weird abbreviations, so Bananas is a fine name. If that's what you want to name it.
Banana. Is that good?
We're one more step to Will having a full team of Pokemon he's named after food. We've got a peanut and a banana. So far, if the banana is dried, we're starting on a decent trail mix.
Yay, Hyper Potion.
The house. Oh god. Why do you have so many Wingull, lady? We thought that one man who lived alone with his bird was weird.
Alright.
You have a house full of them.
Tis la noon.
The news. This is one of those routes. It's like decently long, and there's not much variety of what you can catch here. Honestly, I think that's for a reason. Thinking about that from a game design wise, like, decent chance of Oddish. Oddish was something you could catch on an earlier route, but it's not something you were guaranteed to catch on an earlier route. Because, you might not have wanted to catch it look much on the route that it was on, because there's things there. But it's decently common, so it's one of those things where it's just like, it makes sense to be here.
But
and
Chris,
people want...
there was also the secret Pokemon you could catch on this route.
I know, that's from fishing. That's from fishing, and ain't no way you can ever try... That's so annoying to try. Like, this is the thing. Like, I'm thinking about this from... You're doing it wrong.
What am I doing wrong?
Go over to it. Hold... Don't hold B, just press B and up.
Oh. There we go.
Yeah, that's how you do that. You don't bunny hop to do that.
Well, that would explain it. It's been a while since I've ridden on the acro bike. Yes.
I can't remember if you had mentioned your concern about the acro bike on air or...
Yes, I think I did.
That was one thing I just looked up, because I'm just like, that feels weird. Wow.
Indeed.
don't see those a lot.
Mm-mm.
But yeah. So, like, this is the thing with this route, you know. Oddish, Linoon, Zigzagoon. They're things that are very common, so they're things you're gonna think and be like, there's gotta... Like, I think it's to hopefully get the player to think, you know, there's gotta be something more.
Yep.
And if so, I like that kind of design, where it's made to make the player think and go, "There's got to be something," and you know, then they'll find, you know, the Tropius, the Kecleon.
Do we want to fight trainers along this route?
It's kind of that same thing with because yes, this is the route with the very rare Feebas.
Wow, stupidly rare Feebas.
And this is that thing of Feebas is not something you know exists, and they made it stupidly rare.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, poison.
Like, it is just straight up to the point that I am of the opinion they did not intend for you to catch Feebas. You know what Feebas was intended for? Will?
What?
Either something for people to talk about in case a person magically encountered it, and or something for you to buy the guide or talk to people or look up once you encountered a person with a Milotic. And then look up like, oh, Milotic looks awesome, and it was such a tough Pokemon. Where do I get one? And then you gotta look up where to get a Feebas.
Yeah.
So yeah, thinking about it from a kind of perspective like that, and given everything on the route, like either it's boring to help you want to make you want to look for super rare things, and or Feebas was intended to sell guides.
Which I bought.
Because the internet wasn't as big. The internet wasn't as big a thing.
It wasn't really a thing at that point.
Like, well, dial-up was a thing, so it's like there was internet, but you know.
Ugh, Mach Punch.
It wasn't as widespread. So the only way to look it up, to some extent, was the guide. This is when there's like, you look back and there's like an old like Nintendo Power, if that was still around at this time, or some old Nintendo thing that like talked about Feebas, and that was how people knew about it. Huh, I wonder. So, how do you feel about stuff like that in games? Just the kind of weirdly obscure things. Because, like, there's secrets, and then there's there's secrets that are secret to the point of being obtuse. What's your opinion on that?
I am, like with Feebas, it's more annoying than it is interesting.
Yeah. Like, to talk about a different game, like Doom 2016, you know, there's secrets that are like, you know, you go down a path, you'll find like the little like action figure dudes and stuff like that. Or like the things that are like partial shows of stuff with like the assets of the classic Doom levels.
Yeah.
Secrets and stuff like that it's interesting because they can be difficult, but they're not annoying to find. Feebas was annoying.
Yes. Absolutely.
People can fight me on the fact that getting it and wanting one after seeing the Milotic, or Milotic, whichever pronunciation people go with, it encouraged people to buy. It was somewhat to encourage people to buy guides, and another one of those things that could possibly be an incentive of like, we want people to trade. So when someone in your friend group gets one, you're supposed to be like, oh, can you make an egg for it and hatch it and trade me one?
Well, another thing with that, well, would you look at that? Don't go to the Weather Institute, but I want to. But just to kind of finish what I was saying, not only is Feebas hard to catch, but its manner
then
of
obscure
evolution.
to absolve.
Yeah.
Don't go to the Weather Institute. We're guarding the bridge, not the Weather Institute.
Oops. Press it again.
Oh no! Oh no! Not again! The bed that wants you to stay and sleep forever.
Alright, let's see. They have water types. I'm gonna switch out Dino Brian for now. Give you experience share. Switch you with Kevin. That should do it. What's a kid doing here? I mean, there's a kid in the other room near the bed. You obviously haven't searched the place that thoroughly.
Yeah.
Absorb! Since it's our only effective water fighter.
Oh, we could have, like, brought out the new Tropius.
I'll just go around here. Have to beat all of the Team Aqua Grunts very soundly. I don't want to stop meddling, though.
Quit meddling. You were blocking my path to the next gym.
Alright, this is where it gets a little tough. Just a little. What level is it? I don't really want to test it. With Voltron being level 25.
Yeah.
You know what? I have an idea. We'll do it after this fight.
Rare candies?
Yes. We have plenty of rare candies and we'll be getting more. A Poochyena? That's a dark type. We have no bug moves, nor do we have fighting moves.
Well, we do have a fighting move.
Do we? Oh, we do. Yeah, we can throw out Ziggy anyway. I'm sure Ziggy can do it. I just want to see how much damage it'll do. Oh wow, that actually did it, good about. Confusion! Gosh darn confusion. It's the bane of our existence. Ha! Did nothing for you this time.
Didn't work. Just made us tougher.
Yes. Blasted by a kid. Oh yeah. But we are actually out of time. We have to call it here for this episode.
Well, we're in the Weather Institute.
Yeah.
Are we trying to be heroes, or is it literally? Are we literally only here because it's just like, why are you thwarting our plans? You blocked my path. It's the only way to get past you.
Anyway, we will see you all later.